T. Gray and MK, you are now cleared for flight school takeoff.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What's happening, bro? Welcome back.
Yes.
You still have that Dubai glow.
yeah. Deb did say that, man. When I got in the car, she said, you got that Dubai glow going on.
That Dubai glow, that desert glow.
Yeah.
You've been baking in that Dubai heat, baby.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man.
All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. And welcome. Hey, goodbye. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to everybody out there in flight school all over the world.
Yes, absolutely. Good stuff. Hey, we've got a lot of folks getting ready to join and joining right now.
Yes, from all over the world. Let's see who. Let's tell everybody good morning. Who do we have?
Who do we have? All right. Chrissy DeLisser. Hey, she was there. Chrissy.
That's right. What's up, Chrissy?
See you. And Melessia was there. I got to talk to Melessia, got to sit with her.
Hey, Melessia's hair. Did you see Melessia's hair?
Yes.
She was on point. Oh my God.
It was on point.
She had like the whole Versace design with the bling. It was totally fire. Melessia, you got it, girl.
You got it. All right. Gloriella Jones-Gittins from Brooklyn, New York.
B. Carter was there. What's up, B. Carter?
B, thank you so much. Thank you for everything you did for us. It was awesome. Thank you for the volunteering and all the volunteers. Thank you so much for supporting us and getting everybody inside that venue as fast as possible.
Yes, absolutely. We appreciate those volunteers helping us out. They didn't only just come to V2K to get the deal. They came to help us out, and we appreciate you so much.
They did. Right on.
All right.
Cool. Rich and Sophie Douglin from New York.
What's happening? Look at that. We got all these great people. Julianne Douglas from Florida.
We got William Black from Vegas.
William Black. That's what I'm talking about.
Talking about him over there. Yeah.
All right. Who else do we have here? We've got Diamond Sam Bean in the Facebook chat. Sam and Kim, was great to see you guys and spend some time with you guys in Dubai.
Hold on. Let's see here. We've got Vivian Everett, who sent 500 stars.
Look
Vivian
at that.
Everett.
Starting early, Viv. That's what I'm talking about.
And Dr. Latrice sent 2,000 stars.
Way to go.
Stars. Right on.
Carlotta Walker said Dubai was fire. That's right, Carlotta. Most certainly. Absolutely. Mia Beck said Dubai was amazing. Yep. Cassandra from Little Rock. What's up?
Dome Reed from Guam sent 500 stars.
Wow, the stars are popping early, bro.
Yep.
Hey, check this out. It keeps scrolling away. I wanted to call out this person's comment. Oh, well, it went away. What's up, Wally? How you doing? Good to see you, Wally. All right.
Marcus, 100 stars. Bart Bartlett, 200 stars.
Dale Boudreau, the crazy Cajun, say good morning. What's happening, Dale?
Hey, Vitek Gula from the Czech Republic. Ahoy, Vitek.
Ahoy, Vitek. Hey, check this out. Coralis from Puerto Rico. Dubai was amazing. Puerto Rico. All right. And the Puerto Rico team was representing in Dubai. You guys rocked. Oh, my God. So great.
Awesome. Hey, Shannon Gibbs, 500 stars. He was there. I got to see Shannon. Vision 24K in Dubai was fire. All right.
Fire. That's right, Shannon. Carla went from Baltimore, Maryland, Grand Rising to you too. Awesome. Cool. Sone Cruz was there. Daniel, this guy's looking great. All right. And Janice has her lashes today. Very important. There's a whole story there. I need to tell you about this, Mark. You and I didn't get a chance to talk about Janice with the lashes, but I can tell you right now, you're going to laugh your head off. All right. Oh, look at that. Hey, Diamond Daniel Camaro is in the house. Spent a lot of time with the Camaros. We had a blast.
Yeah.
What's happening, bro?
Good people, man. They are just
Yes.
good. The more I know about them, the more I love those guys.
Who? Look, check it out. Check it out. Emerald Tara Davis. Definitely. She put on the Tara show from Dubai. She sure did. It was good to see you, Tara. Awesome. Awesome. Now, hey guys, listen. We've got a really, really strong flight school for you guys today. We're going to talk some business today. We're going to get down to business. All right. Your team needs to be on. And I'm just so proud of you guys. I'm looking at the numbers. We got some great numbers right out of the gates. So I know we're preaching to the choir right now. These are the faithful. These are the folks, you guys plus us. We're the ones who are going to be on flight school every week, regardless. But it is time to launch a new era. It is time to really take our culture to the next level. Mark and I are making a commitment that every week flight school is going to be of the highest value to you and your business every single week. And we're going to always have a diamond trainer or an elite trainer that's been identified by your global master ambassador, Mr. Edwin Haynes, as the trainer for the week. So flight school is going to be a major component of your business starting today, starting with this very flight school. I'm going to tell you right now, by the time this flight school is over, you will wish that every last person on your team was on. So if you have people who are fired up but not on flight school, get them on. If you've got people who've been complaining and unhappy and they're not on flight school, get them on. If you've got people who are brand new, have no idea what flight school is, get them on. Create that flight school culture in your group. The owners meeting begins now. And it begins with me introducing to you. You're incredibly handsome and fit. Boom gear model numero uno. The VP of marketing who makes us look good all the time, Mark Hithcart.
And I have the distinct pleasure and honor of introducing your sexy VP of operations, Mr. T. Gray.
Awesome. Okay, so the crew is cracking up right now.
You said something here. You said flight school is going to I can't remember what you said, but it's going to be better. It's going to be the thing to propel your business forward starting now. Dr. Latrice said it already is. It already is. You know what Monica said from Budapest? She said, ready to launch. Seriously, what we have here is one of a kind. Flight, yeah, how can flight school, Anthony says, flight school can be even better? So
yes.
Question. Yeah. So bottom line, guys, it's happening. And we are coming out of this event. Everybody that was there is coming out of this event so fired up. It's fired up. Everybody's fired up.
It's fired up season. So get your notebooks, get your journals, and let's go. Let's go. And Saj from UK, you were looking pretty sick too yourself, bro. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's get down to business.
Sure.
While you pull up the slides, I'll address our translation team. Bienvenidos, hola to our Spanish translation team. Ciao to our Italian team. Bonjour to our French team, and ahoy to our Czech team. So there we go. We got everybody rocking. Let's do this, bro.
Okay, cool. Hey, there we go. Disclaimer.
All right, disclaimer time. So, hey guys, look, the disclaimer, this is what it basically says. If you, by the way, who was watching the live stream, where's our live stream family at? Right? You guys who are watching from home all over the world, put that in the chat. Everybody who attended Vision 24K, physically or virtually, knows that from this moment that we're at right now, especially more so than ever, Ibüümerang is an incredibly powerful opportunity. It has been, and it's even more so now. And there's money to be made here. Here's what we can't do, though. We cannot guarantee you how much money you are going to make, because the only person who can do that is you. So we don't do income claims or income guarantees. If you want an income guarantee, you need to look in the mirror and talk to that girl or that guy and ask him or her, how much money am I going to make? Why? Because everybody's going to do something different. Some are going to do a lot and make a lot. Some are going to do a little and make a little. And some are going to do what? Absolutely nothing and make absolutely nothing. It's totally up to you. That's the disclaimer, but we are going to talk about some money, folks. Let's rock and roll.
Let's do it. All right. Cool. We're getting clear. Our message is crystal clear right now, and it's been consolidated and boiled down to the elements that we need to have. So bottom line, we're getting clear on our main message: travel and trade, trade and travel. Then we've got the lifestyle marketplace with Tech, Zen Smooths, and Bill Genius. By the way, how many of you have seen the new website?
New website is fire, bro.
Yep. And we're not done. That is going to be simplified as well. And it's going to have moving parts and all kinds of good stuff. It's going to be Apple-esque, and we're working on that as we speak.
So when we kicked off flight school in Dubai, we challenged everybody to look for what you wanted to get out of flight school, right? How many of you actually wrote down the 3 things that you wanted to get out of flight school, right? If you wrote down the 3 things that you wanted to get out of flight school, put a boom in the chat. Let's see that boom right now. Let's see this boom in the chat. I did it. And if you got the 3 things, put 2 booms in the chat. Boom, boom. You got what you were looking for out of flight school. So what would you say is the number one thing that came out of, not flight school, out of Vision? What would you say is the number one thing that came out of Vision? The number one product, the number one result that came out of Vision? And I'm seeing it in the chat right now. Rowan said it. Clarity. Cornelise said it. Clarity. Chrissy said it. The game plan. Dr. Latrice said simplicity. Dan said travel and trade. Clarity. Daly said clarity fuels velocity. And that is it. It's the number one thing. Bart Bartlett said it on our Facebook, a crystal clear message, because we have, with our exciting company, have become about a lot of things that people didn't know how to talk about all of them without talking about all of them. And HB, our incredible CEO, this is that magic moment, folks. We've seen him do it before. We've seen him take the vision and the message and crystallize it so that it can rock and it can accelerate and it can propel. And that's where we are. It's travel and trade. Say it with me in the chat. Travel and trade. What is Ibüümerang about? Travel and trade. Get with it, folks. Get on the train. This is where it accelerates. This is where it goes hard. Travel and trade. What about all the other stuff? It's great. It's fantastic. You make tons of money with it. They are in the lifestyle marketplace. Lifestyle marketplace is such an incredible concept. I remember when we were sitting, Mark and Holton and the team in the idea room, and they said, hey, everything else goes in the lifestyle marketplace. I was like, genius. That was not my idea. I was just sitting there like, wow, I wish it was, because that was a really good one. Lifestyle marketplace, because you know what? Now, anything else that we do, we just plug it into the lifestyle marketplace. Bill Genius, lifestyle marketplace. Zen Smooths, lifestyle marketplace. Skid Tech, lifestyle marketplace. Anything else? What is our main message? Travel and trade. And you know what was crazy, Mark? We're sitting in the cabana while the ladies were doing the high tea. You're sitting in the cabana with these diamonds. I'm sitting with diamonds. Avinash Nagama, Diamond, David Hunt, Diamond, Daniel Camaro, Diamond, Cesar Munoz, Diamond, Abdurrahman Coma, Diamonds, Mikkel and Andre Schmeckau. And what are they doing? Trading. We had our master educator there, John Spencer. They've got the laptop up. People have their phones out with their MT5 accounts open, and they're literally trading by the pool in their swim trunks, enjoying the beautiful atmosphere of Dubai. And what are they doing? Trading as we travel. It's a beautiful concept, folks. Trade so that you can travel. Travel as a reward for your trading. Sick. And it's simple. So this is the message. Who's down with the message? If you're down with the message, say travel and trade in the chat. Let's see it. Travel and trade. Travel and trade. Travel and trade. Let's see it in the chats. Facebook, where you at? Travel and trade. I see you, Chrissy. Travel and trade. That's what I'm talking about. See you, Wally. She said, are you trading right now, Wally? Darren Booker. Travel and trade. That's what I'm talking about. Chad Green. Travel and trade. I love this company too. Whoever that was, it scrolled by so fast. Travel and trade. That is the message. And I'm excited, Mark. Hey, you know what? We're sending you, everybody, let's send Mark Cathcart and Edwin Haynes, our global master ambassador, all the positive energy, good vibes, and good juju right now, because I know this week they're going to start working on our new travel and trade focus presentation.
Yes, yes. Cool, cool. Yeah, you know what? In travel, it's so easy to talk about. Everybody wants to travel, right? And so it is happening. Hey, were the airports full, Tigray?
Full?
Bro.
Did you see the customs line yesterday to get back into the United States?
Yes, yes, I did.
And all of those people were not on our flight. It was a lot of international flights that came in around the same time.
Yep, yep. And after that, even more came in. But I saw you went right through. You breezed right through, bro. You missed all of that.
Global entry, baby. Like, global entry. Global entry.
What's he doing? Where's he going? What's that guy doing?
Hey,
yeah.
I just, you know what? I just told them, I said, hey, I'm the VP of operations for Ibüümerang. You got to let me through. And they said, right this way, Mr. Gray.
Oh, that's too much, man. But anyways.
And then I looked at my wife and said, yeah, she's with me.
Dude, it was absolutely a madhouse in there. The line, and when you left, when you went downstairs, even more came in. The line got longer. The line got absolutely longer. So bottom line, man, people are out there, they're traveling. And you know what? What goes hand in hand with that? Trading. Everybody wants to learn how to trade.
Yes.
It's incredible. You know, and you just bring it up. And you know what? Where were we?
We're at the Burj Khalifa.
Yeah, we were at the Burj Khalifa, and John in line with the guy, and the guy said, and he says, "Hey, you know, are you trading? Are you a trader?" And he said, "Yeah." And he goes, "How long have you been trading?" And John went into everything with the guy right there in the line at the Burj Khalifa.
And guess what the guy's name was?
What was his name? John.
John.
Yeah. It was incredible, man. Everybody wants to learn how to trade and everybody wants to travel. So that's always been like that. Travel has been there, but everybody wants to learn how to trade now. So bottom line, clarity of message.
Yes.
There is strength in clarity of message. So bottom line, what'd you do? You just changed it up.
I'm flickering.
You are. You are. Man.
I'm trying to make this thing stop flickering.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if that works.
But anyway, clarity of message, lifestyle marketplace, and we are going to be rocking here, coming out of the gates, and we are rocking. Yeah, it's already happening, folks.
Yep.
Okay, you ready to rock on?
Yeah, man. So one of the cool things that we did, right? So these events are not miss events, and what we're going to do as a company is we're going to recognize the people who are doing it. All right. It's really simple. People who do it get recognized. You know, we had this thing that we were doing when flights in the beginning, when we could cover, when the company was a little smaller, we used to do DTRTs, right? doing the right things. We always love to catch people doing the right thing. And you know what? At our big events like Vision, we're going to catch people doing the right thing in a glorious way, like we did at our awards gala. We got dressed up. We pulled out all the stops. Erlene Bugs blew our minds with the environment she created. And by the way, I'm going to tell you this right now. Events and awards recognition and reward trips are among the things that we do better than anybody else in this industry. Mark, we've been in a bunch of companies. Mm-hmm. We've been the ones getting recognized from the businesses that we built. I've been on lots of diamond trips as a diamond. And I can tell you this, nobody does it at the level that Ibüümerang, Holton Bugs, and Erling Bugs do it. I'm telling you, you're not going to find anybody. Everybody else needs to study what we're doing, and then they'll probably get this much, right? So that awards gala was sick.
Yeah. Yep. It was. And you know what? The other thing that was sick was that diamond trip. That diamond trip. I heard people saying, I've been on diamond trips before in the past. Mm-hmm. This one is above and beyond anything else they've ever been to. Yeah.
Johnny Wimbrey has been one of the top earners in this industry for decades. And you know what he said? Sincerely from the heart. This was the best event and the best trip that he has ever been on. And he's been with companies that at that time were 10 times bigger than we are. And it's because it's not the size of the company. It's not even the size of the pocketbook. And I'm going to tell you right now, with even more revenue to work with, those events are going to get sicker and sicker. But it comes from within. Holton Bugs is a master culture builder. Erling Bugs is a master environment creator. And it just comes from within. That can't even be duplicated, folks. And so the awards gala was sick, and we recognized 12 people for their performance. And we're gonna call them out right now, but we want to do it so that we inspire you to be in their place, getting recognized at the next one.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's go.
So hey, hold on a second. Letitia. What is it? I think it's Letitia. Mm-hmm. She said she cried when she walked in the door of my first women's event with Mrs. Bugs. It was spectacular. Mm-hmm. That says it all right there, man. That says it all. Cool. Yep. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
So the first award, we recognized the top customer getter, Miss Renee Young. And we recognized Renee. This is a recognition that she deserved from our previous system. She's the person with the most boomerangs, right? Back when boomerangs were codes and had to be activated, she did the most, 20,000 plus boomerangs, boomerang customer acquisitions. So Renee, we wanted to applaud you and recognize you for that achievement. So congratulations, Renee.
Hey, and you know what? All those activated boomerangs did, it provided servings of nutrition to children. Okay. So I know that was tied into it. And Renee, I know that you were going for that. And those Ibüümerang customers did those activated boomerangs fed children. So awesome. Congratulations. And lovely, lovely picture there. Love it.
Yeah. Yes. Looking great. All right. We also recognized on the new system of customer acquisition, Powered by IGO. If you love Powered by IGO, let's see some PBI8s in the chat. That's going to be a new thing. PBI8, Powered by IGO. Love it, right? So we recognized our top customer getter on the Powered by IGO platform, Sandy Harris from Australia.
Yeah, and he's still rocking. He is getting more Powered by IGO customers. I think he's up over 60 now.
Yes.
Last count. So good stuff, Sandy Harris.
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, so is he 60 or 70? He's 70.
Oh, he's 70. Yeah.
70.
He's 70. He's
70, right? So guys, pull out your calculators real quick. Pull out your calculator, right? Now, these are just his Elevate customers, 70 Elevate customers. 70 times 30 is $2,100 a month, $2,100 a month from Elevate customers.
Yep.
What would that pay for in your life? Put it in the chat right now. What would that pay for in your life? $2,100. 70 people who said, yeah, I want to learn to trade. What would it pay for in your life? Somebody said that would pay their mortgage. I got another mortgage. Somebody said they could leave their job on $2,100 a month. Student loans would be knocked out on $2,100 a month. Somebody said they could remodel their home. Finally, $2,100 a month. 3 car notes would get paid. Janice said it would pay 3 car notes. It would add to Letitia's retirement. William said it would pay all of his household expenses. Somebody said mortgage would be wiped out and they would get their new car. And you don't have to build a massive team to do it.
You don't.
You got 70 customers.
And this is our promise. We're delivering on the promise of the PRIB. This is perpetual residual income. There's no stopping this income, and he can add to it. So bottom line is we are delivering on the promise of the PRIB.
That's right. Now, this recognition for Sandy, it wasn't about the most customers. That was just a piece of it. But it was the most customers with the most revenue. Because his 70 customers, some of them, when they got to Powered by IGO, said, what's this skin tech thing? What's this moods thing? Check that out too. And so when we add up all the revenue, it was the most revenue. How many of you would like to have a Sandy Harris in your group producing that kind of volume? Because now what I want you to do is I want you to do 70, or grab your calculators again. I want you to do 70 times 100, because that's the QV that comes with each of those customers. That's 7,000 QV a month, not including his own QV that he generates. How many of you get excited about having a Sandy in your group, right? Well, check this out. Now do 70 times 60. That's 4,200 CV going upline. If Sandy was on your front line, do 4,200 times 10%, that would be $420 a month for you if you were Sandy's sponsor. Or if you were Sandy's sponsor. How many of you are feeling me yet? Guys, ladies, we're channeling you in a direction right now.
Dr. Latrice says, be a Sandy.
Yeah.
Be a Sandy.
Yeah. Erica Williams said, Mr. Bugs and Mrs. Bugs making good on the PRIB. That's right.
That's it.
That's right. All right.
Good deal.
I think you guys got it. Who else do we recognize?
I think we got it. Awesome. Fabrizio Massasso, Rookie of the Year.
I just want to do it. No, it doesn't really work when one person's doing it.
The Italian team was off the charts. Off the charts. But you know what? The Puerto Rico team wasn't letting them have it. They weren't going to give any inches to the Italian team, because the Puerto Rico team was there as well. They were smaller, but they were loud. But the Italian team, they were there in numbers.
They were there in numbers.
Yeah, man. Yep.
They were there in numbers. Now, what did Fabrizio do? And I was about to call him. We call him Fabi. When you get close to him and he's your personal friend, you get to call him Fabi. But Mr. Massasso, Fabrizio, why was he Rookie of the Year? Because he had the greatest results in his business in a 12-month period of time. So any one of you can be rookie of the year from this point, because the clock started again. And so we're going to take a look at the next 12 months. And if you make just a radical change in your business over the next 12 months, you could be rookie of the year like Fabrizio was this year.
Awesome. Cool, cool. Mr. Masaso, congratulations. All right, Leon James.
Oh, you got to talk about this one, bro.
Yep. So I spoke to Leon, and he was at all the classes, and he attends all the different Elevate classes, and he had the biggest gain in his account. So he's the Elevator Super Student of the Year. Okay. So Leon James, congratulations, man. You did incredible. And the numbers, I can't say the number. Can I say the number? I don't know. But
why can't you say the number? We had a disclaimer. Let's say it again when you finish.
Okay. All right. So he earned over $16,000 in his account, in his trading account. 16,000.
Wow. That's a super student.
That's a super student.
That is a super student.
And he's locking it in. And he's learning more and more and more. So Leon James, keep rocking, brother. You got this.
So travel and trade, we are paying attention, and we want to encourage you to take the classes, study, take your time, practice on your demo account, but we're going to keep track of who's winning in their real money accounts.
Yeah.
And that's who we're going to reward for being a super student. Okay. So you got to learn your lessons well. And we're not pushing anybody to do anything they're not ready to do, but we are going to be looking at those real money accounts. We're going to be looking for those real money account testimonies to see who is succeeding.
Yeah. And not only that, he sent me screenshots too. So bottom line is that was double verified. The other thing that we're going to be doing too in the future is John Spencer and Ben Wright are going to announce contests like this, and then they'll be able to track through the MT4 accounts how people are doing. So in the future, it's going to be monitored. Okay. And there's no faking it.
Oh yeah, that's right. They are probably going to have you tie your real money accounts into something like a MyFX book or FX Blue. Yep. so that we'll just be able to see it. We'll be able to see it. If you want to be a candidate for super student, you give them the information that they need so that they can track and they can see it and coach you as well.
Cool. This one, Jaime Avalos and Claudia Milan, top enrollers.
Love them.
Oh my gosh, they are so cool, man. I love those folks.
Yes,
man, they are the best. So, how many did Jaime actually sponsor and Claudia?
It was a lot, bro. I can't even remember the number.
Yeah,
it was several orders of magnitude more than everybody else.
Yeah, it was. Gosh. So here's what Jaime said. Jaime said Claudia brings them in, and then he locks them in.
What? Tag team.
Yep. So and I know they've got a TikTok account going as well, and it's awesome, man. I love those two. They were incredible. So good to meet them.
So they understand that while you want to get customers, you can't get all the customers yourself. So what you do is you build an army of customer getters. And the army starts with the people that you personally enroll. And so they enroll lots of people to feed the growth of their army of customer getters. It really is that simple, folks. That's why you build a team. That's why, Mark, every time I hear somebody say they don't like to recruit, they don't want to be a recruiter, I'm like, that's cool. That's your prerogative. But all that means to me is you don't get it yet.
Yeah.
Right.
And getting customers and ambassadors is so simple now. It's just powered by iGo. Dude, just give somebody your QR code. It's
QR code, sir?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I thought we gave it a new name, bro. Your commission code.
Code. Just do this. Oh, shoot. There we go. Just do that. When I was at the place where we were getting our test,
COVID tests.
yeah, before we left, I was sitting there, and the guy says, "Hey, what do you do?" And I said, "I give out commission codes." I said, "Do you like to travel?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Right on. Hit this code, man, and you'll get 35% off your travel." And then what you do is you transfer them into becoming an ambassador. They ask, they're like, "Well, what is this?" And it's like, it's so easy. And you just say, "Hey, you know what? If you want to get 70% off your travel, you can join me."
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Right on.
Like Dr. Latree said, again, simplicity. That's right. Larita said she was doing the laundry and the worker got her commission code while she got her quarters for the machine.
It is.
It's that simple.
People, it's too easy right now. It's too easy.
That's right. By the way, it's too easy to do it the right way. So just do it the right way.
So if you can't do this, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey,
all right.
Our moderator, May, I think that's May, doing moderating for us today.
Yeah.
She said, show, scan, done.
Yeah. Show, scan, done. Show, scan, done. Yep. All right.
Wow. Love it. Okay. Who else do we recognize?
Ellen Smith.
Oh,
Diamond Ellen Smith.
Ellen Smith. So Ellen Smith won the Inspiration Award. Let me tell you guys how you win the Inspiration Award. You become the person that nothing can shake you. You have to be the person that nothing can take you off track. No tech challenges, no product delays, no hurricanes, right? Because they had hurricanes in Bermuda, and she sent us pictures of them doing home parties, boom parties in homes with the windows boarded up. Like, when you become that person, you will attract so much success, and we will have to recognize and applaud you. So way to go, Ellen Smith, Diamond Ellen Smith, for being that inspiration for us.
Yeah. You know, the other thing she did, she attended Sapphire Splash in Cabo, and then she went into the hospital and couldn't attend in Mazatlan. So bottom line, you know, Ellen, we love you. We're, you know, obviously your health is the most important thing in your life. So congratulations. And thanks for toughing it out.
Yes.
You're awesome. We love you.
Hey, guess what? You're not going to get the Inspiration Award if you're a giver-upper.
That's true. All right.
If you're a giver-upper, you know which award you get? The Don't Be That Guy or Don't Be That Girl award.
Is there a word for that?
No.
No, there's no award for that. All right. Ronald and Barbara Sylvester.
Yes. Rising Star Award. So how do you get the Rising Star Award? The Rising Star Award is the award for that person whose business we just see it percolating. It's steady, it's consistent, it's growing. And I can tell you right now, look at your screen. You are looking at one of our next diamonds. Next diamonds. I see it happening soon. This is one of our next diamonds. Watch that business. We're watching that business like a pot of water just starting to boil, right? That's our Rising Star Award. Congratulations to Ronell and Barbara Sylvester.
Cool. All right. Rocket Award, Darren Gibson. This is awesome. I love this guy. Kaylee there too. Love her. Darren, and this is the award that you went diamond in the shortest amount of time. The shortest amount of time. What was it? Was it 30 days?
Yep, first 30.
First 30 days. So Darren, man, and not only that, he's helping others. Mm-hmm. So you're going to hear from none other than his new diamond, Desi Lipova, and he's bringing people along, and he is supporting folks, and he is making it happen. Darren, rock on, dude.
Hey, he hasn't even been in the business 6 months yet, and he's already broken his first diamond.
Wow.
It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to hear from her, like you said.
Yes, sir. Oh, these are the Rock Solid Awards.
All right. Rock solid. We're going to go through these fairly quickly, but rock solid, here's what it simply means. Are you ready? I just need to know everybody's listening. I'm going to tell you what rock solid means. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Rock solid means rock solid, right? It means that you've taken pride in your pen. You've taken pride in your rank. And now that you've qualified Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, you have so much pride in your pen that is the lowest level you qualify at every month. We don't give the Rock Solid Award to the person who qualifies Sapphire 1 month, and then they're back to Director again. Rock Solid is for the person who keeps qualifying their rank or higher every single month. And the first one for Sapphire went to Chicago's very own Elaine Harris. Way to go, Elaine.
Nice, nice. Consistency matters. Consistency counts. All right. Andre Paul, Rock Solid Ruby out of New York. What's up, Andre? I've had him on Top Gun Spotlight. This guy is amazing. Love this guy. And he is Rock Solid Ruby.
And then from New York, we went all the way to Italy for Rock Solid Emerald, David Aquinero. And let me just tell you, this dude and his team are just bananas. And they had their very own boot camp right after the event with like 70 people in the room to hear from their diamond, Fabrizio Massasso, and from a special guest appearance by Holton Bugs. I mean, it was crazy. And guess what they were saying in the room? Right? So way to go, David. Congratulations.
Awesome. And these two lovely, lovely people that we had dinner with one night there in Atlantis, Sam and Kim Bean. I've known these folks for years and years and years. They are the epitome of rock solid. And Kim Bean, she organized a thing for Mr. and Mrs. Bugs. She is so thoughtful, so caring. So love you, Kim and Sam. Love you guys. And you guys deserve this award. And again, I think this is 2 years in a row. 2 years.
Yeah, it is. Because you know what these guys know how to do? They know how to hit a level and make that level the new bottom.
Yep.
They know how to do that. And so congratulations, Sam and Kim. You guys deserve this.
All right. Cesar Munoz.
Mr. COC. Yes, oh yes. We, oh we. Ana or ana, which is check, baby. Thank you, Shmekal Brothers, for teaching me that. Cesar Munoz, top producer. Let's ask these guys. Can anybody tell us why Cesar Munoz is the top producer just from what you've seen from where you are? Let's see it in the chat. Why is Cesar Munoz, Blue Diamond, the top producer? Dr. Truth says he does the work. Fire Your Business does the work. He brings the energy. He does the work. He does the work. He does the work. And the chat is filled up with people saying he does the work. Because you know what? He does the work. He doesn't just talk about it. He is about it. And he will get on a plane. He will go and support his team. But he does not stop. Yvette Turner, you're right. He does not stop. Cesar, you are an inspiration to every one of us. Thank you for leading from the top. He didn't just go Blue Diamond and say, okay, I'm going to kick back and watch everybody else work. He is out there jamming it. Way to go.
Good stuff. Congratulations, Cesar Munoz. Johnny and Crystal Winfrey. I cannot say enough about this couple. This Leader of the Pack award means that you have earned the most income in the past year. And this guy, he's a world-renowned international author, speaker. His wife is beautiful. She is a TikTok star. And she's always dancing. She's always dancing. And Johnny and Crystal, I love you, man. Love you both. And you deserve this award because you have earned it. You have earned it straight up. And money doesn't lie. You make the most income, you lock that award down.
Exactly. And you know what else? So here's the thing. Leader of the Pack isn't just, we keep track, we keep score with the money. But I can tell you why he earns that money. Because he really steps up to lead the pack. He really does. Mark, right? Every time it's time to close the month strong, we don't ever ask him to do this. He literally puts in the diamond chat. Monday, I'm doing 6 presentations. Corporate team, put me down for 6 presentations. I'm doing 6. How many times have you guys seen that? He steps up and says, hey, give me the ball. I want to run. I want to serve the big team. So folks, what can you learn from this? You want to have a big team mentality. He doesn't just have a my team mentality. He has a big team mentality, a the team mentality. That's why he's leading the pack. That's why he's earning the most money. And who's going to get this award next year? Who's going to get it next year? So these are the 12 people that we recognized in our award ceremony, our first ever awards gala. It was absolutely phenomenal. It was huge. It was emotional. We had the Sapphire recognition. We had the Diamond Shield presentation. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah. That Sapphire recognition, man, that hit me right here, bro. Dude, people were up there crying.
Yes, and the audience crying.
Yes, the audience crying. It was absolutely incredible, and not a dry eye in the house, as people were saying. So bottom line is it's emotional because it's the first leadership level. It's the leadership level that you get to, and Mr. Bugs does it so well. He talks about it, and he tells everybody, that eagles can fly on their own, and that is where it happens, man. Sapphire Award is where you take off.
Yeah. Saj just put it in the chat. He says he believes he can fly. You know what? After that, we all believe we can fly. And Denise, you're right. The whole room was crying. Beverly Pitts was crying at home, right? I'm just telling you guys. And it's not that we're a bunch of crybabies. It's just that we felt it. Even the DJ. What was the DJ saying to you about this?
I don't know. He said he's never seen anything like this. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So here's another thing that we did. Let's shift gears for a second. Yep. Shows come with show specials. So we launched a show special. All right, we're going to put that up and we give you guys another chance. Now, I don't know how much longer this show special is going to be available. Okay. But one of the things I want to encourage you guys to do is leverage show specials to build your income and to build your business. All right. Every event should be a moneymaker for you, right? Imagine if you came to the event and you had a team of 10 people that participated in the show special. Imagine if you had 10 people at the event and 100 people back home that also did the show special. Now the event is a moneymaker for you. That's how we were taught coming up. We leverage these events. And so we would do an event, and immediately in the month after the event, we break a whole bunch of new ranks. So we had these 3 levels of show special: 250, 500, and 750. 250 QV, you get extra QV for the 500 one. You get extra 150. And the 751, even though it's $750, you still get 1,000 QV. These can be used just as a regular purchase in the shop. It can be used to sign up in the business at Coach, First Class, or Business. And it can be used to upgrade to Coach, First Class, or Business. All right. Now, here's the thing, though. We do special pricing on the show special. The company says, okay, we're going to give up some of our profit so that you can make more profit. So in each of these, for example, in the $250 one, you save $60. It should cost you $60 more on the wholesale price. And if you sell it at the suggested retail, which is $409, not only will you make your $250 back, but you'll make an extra $159 on top of it. That's if you sell it at the suggested retail prices, not at the Schmeikow Brothers prices. Because Mark, right, they got up on stage and they showed how much you would make if you sold it at what they sell it for. And it's even more than that, right? If you did the $500 one, first of all, you're paying $150 less than you should pay. And if you sold it at suggested retail, not only do you get your $500 back, you make an additional $364. 750 pack, you're saving $269, meaning it should cost you more, $269 more. The company's saying, okay, we'll let you keep that, right? And then if you sell it at suggested retail, you not only make your $750 back. Are you guys feeling me yet? I don't think they get it, Mark. You make an additional $609. What's $750 plus $609? Somebody real quick. That's how much you make. So when you subtract the $750 that you spent, you got a profit of $609. That's how you do the show special. And this special pricing opportunity will be going away soon.
Hey, check this out. Rich and Sophie Douglin ordered on Tuesday, delivered on Friday. Awesome.
Stop the madness. Right? So, and by the way, right? So if you take it, remember, I sent you on the plane, right? So Mark's in one row. I'm like a few rows back behind Mark. I'm working on using the plane Wi-Fi and pulling up the show special report. And I had to include in the report that better than half of the show specials. Now, this was yesterday, the 15th. We launched it on the 9th. Better than half had already been shipped.
Cool.
Come on, people.
Hey, somebody has a question. Horace Daly, can we move from standby to show special? If yes, I'm not seeing it for a stand person. So I don't know what that means, but can they upgrade? I think is what he's asking.
Yeah, should be there. We'll check it right afterwards. We'll check it.
Cool,
we
cool.
will check it, Horace.
Chiquasha says products coming in like Prime members. Not quite yet, Chiquasha. Not quite yet.
All right. So here's the thing. Events get us all excited. They get us all fired up. But what do we do? Pay attention right now. We're going to show you what to do with all this energy, all this fire. Here we go. You ready? Listen good. Listen quick, because we're going to get to Desi in just a few minutes. Desi on deck. Diamond Desi on deck. Okay, here we go. So what do we do with this information? It is time for action. Take this energy, channel it in a direction, do 3 things. You ready? Number 1, and as I say, I'm putting them in the chat. Become a star achiever. That's number 1. Become a star achiever. Number 2, enroll new business partners. And number 3, get 10 new customers. We're telling you, don't just be excited. Don't just be excited. Don't just be saying this was a great event. Don't just be inspired. Now it's time to get down to business. What's the song say? Let's get down to business. Become a star achiever, enroll new business partners, get 10 customers. Now, Mark, we put these slides together because we hate it when people tell you what to do without telling you how to do it. So let's go to the next one, Mark, and tell them how to become a star achiever.
Boom.
Boom. There you go.
You can become a star achiever. Your travel subscription, iGo, 100 PQV. Your trade subscription, not prescription, your trade subscription, Elevate, 100 PQV. You almost spit your coffee out, didn't you? Your products that you use, Zen Smooths plus Skin Tech, 100 PQV. Travel customers, Elevate, 100 PQV each. So with all of that, you should be able to get to Star Achiever immediately.
That's right. Now that last one is there, Mark, because we did make some countries digital only countries. Right. And those countries aren't going to necessarily be able to do that third one necessarily by getting products to use unless they get creative about how they get the products, right? So as an alternate, you can make sure you can substitute a trade customer. Sorry, it says travel customer, but that should say trade customers. Okay. Elevate 100 PQV each. Okay. So now let's show them what's the next one. The next one was to enroll new people. Enroll new people. So we showed you how to become a star achiever yourself. Now the next step is enroll new business partners. Now there's a plan for everybody. At a minimum, right now, enroll 2 new business partners. Everybody can do that, right? At a minimum, between now and let's say Thanksgiving or Christmas, enroll just 2 at coach, class, or higher. All right, that's the basic plan for that person who's just getting their feet wet. Maybe they don't really understand recruiting. Maybe they're not a strong recruiter. Fine, just enroll 2. Okay, but now for the person who's a little bit more ready, we have the accelerated plan. Enroll 5 to 10 new partners in the next 90 days. That's your goal. 5 to 10 in the next 30. 30 is better than 90. But 30, 60, 90 days, 5 to 10 partners. Or you can get on the fast track. Those of you who want to crush it. Those of you who want to say, hey, you know what? I'm locking in my place at that award ceremony, at the next gala. 15 to 20 new partners in the next 30 to 45 days will give you a whole brand new business. Okay. And again, we're plugging in coach, class, or higher because Holton showed it on the slide. Siri wants to be in on this conversation. Siri, go away. All right. But Holton talked about it. We know who does it. It's the first class people. All right. So, but coach, class, or higher. This is the second one, how you enroll new business partners.
Cool. So Desiree, my goal is to enroll 4 new partners by the end of the month.
Beautiful.
Awesome, Desiree. Yeah.
Hey, I like that.
Put in how many you're going to enroll.
That's it.
Put in the chat how many you are going to commit to enroll. And we save these chats.
That's right. And let's show you guys how to do it. This is going to be strong. You can use the power of language. I will enroll, and the number and the time. Put it in chat. I will enroll, like Desiree said, I will enroll 4 new business partners by the end of the month. Let's see it in the chat. I will. This is for you. This is for the universe. I will. No, I'll tell you, not how many you have enrolled, how many new ones you will enroll. We applaud you for those 20. But how many more? How many more? Janice, I will enroll 7 new business partners. Way to go. Nina, I will enroll 5 new business partners this month. Brandon, I will enroll 10 new business partners by the end of the month. I will. Tia, I will enroll 2 new business partners this month. That's what I'm talking about, Tia. That's what I'm talking about. What's happening on Facebook? Stephanie Palomir, our champion. I will enroll 4 new business partners by October 31. Desi, you're going to have so much fun with this. Erica, I will enroll 3 new business partners by the end of the month.
Alvaro Viteri, I will enroll 4 new business partners this month.
Okay.
Hey, Shirley Xavier, I will enroll 8 new business partners this month.
Exactly.
7 more to go.
Now, can I just give you a tip, folks? You don't enroll 2 by talking to 2 people. You enroll 2 by talking to 20 people. Okay. Yes. So whatever your goal is, multiply that by 10 or more based on your experience level. That's how many you have to talk to in order to achieve your goal. All right. Okay. I believe you guys will do it. All right. Last part of this was customers. So we became a star achiever ourselves. We've added new people to our business. And the next one is get 10 customers. It's never been easier, Mark said.
All right. So get 10 customers, and Elevate customers will give you the juice to get to $300 a month. So get 10 Elevate customers, $300 a month, 1,000 PQV per month, 600 CV per month. So bottom line is get your Elevate customers. Now, does it mean to not get any other customers? Yes, you can get other customers, get iGo customers, get customers for Skin Tech, get customers for Zens, and get customers for Bill Genius. They all count. They all count towards your volume.
There you go. There you go. All right, let's say,
Desiree says, I want 20 Elevate customers.
No, Desiree,
you can do it.
No, Desiree, not what you want. I learned in the beginning, the universe does not give you what you want. The universe gives you what you deserve. How do you deserve it? Start with a strong I will statement. What will you do, Desiree? Put it in the chat. I will get how many customers? By when? How many? I will. Let's see, folks, in the chat. I will, just like we did with the business partners. I will get how many customers? How many customers will you get? Let's see it. Let's see it in the chat. All right. Reggie, your number's not there. Desiree, I love you, Desiree. I will get them 20 new Elevate customers by Thanksgiving, she said. That's what I'm talking about. Awesome. Get them customers, girl.
Good stuff. Yeah, and guys, it has never been easier. It has never been easier. What did May say? Show, scan,
and done.
Yeah, show, scan, done. Show, scan, done.
Love it. Love it. All right. So to help you as an incentive, we've got promos.
We do.
Promos. We got a contest.
Get the gold.
Let me get the gold, baby.
All right.
So excited. You got me bouncing over here.
It's that coffee or whatever's in that container you've got there.
I'm not telling.
All right. 24K magic. Get the gold to qualify. Get 2 in at coach class or higher. Every additional gets you an extra entry. The top 3 win automatically. Automatically, as I like to say. So yeah. So get to a coach class or higher. What does that mean? You will qualify and get to at that level. And every additional one gives you an extra entry. So you've got to get 2 first. That qualifies you. Then you get every additional one that gives you access to be one of the top 3 winners.
That's right. That's right.
Top winner.
What are they getting?
Getting a MacBook Air or the Elevate trading computer. Cool. So if you are the top winner, that means you've gotten the most people sponsored. The most people have come on to your team. And that weekend, you're going to get a suite at the hotel plus transportation to and from the airport. You're going to get a spa experience for up to $500 and dinner and coaching with your GMA, Mr. Haynes. And if there's anyone who can give you a solid game plan to get to diamond, it is Mr. Haynes.
Let me tell you, you want that coaching from Mr. Haynes. I remember when I first met these guys back in 2004, the reason I was able to go fast and hard and become so successful so quickly is I literally moved in with Mr. Haynes and Mr. Bugs. I would literally split my time. It was like they were like I was a foster child moving between their 2 homes. But I'm telling you, you want that coaching session. That's worth it. Everything. Didn't keep the computer. Get the coaching session.
Yeah, the coaching session is everything.
Yep.
That's solid gold right there.
What about 2nd and 3rd place?
You know what? We've got something special. It's a Mont Blanc journal plus a Mont Blanc pen. And of course, a spa experience for the 500 at Dream Weekend. 2nd and 3rd get that. But that's special. You get to write down with a brand new Mont Blanc pen and Mont Blanc journal in your journal everything that you were going to do coming out of that event at Dream Weekend. So bottom line is it's good stuff. Good stuff.
You know, Mark, that was one of the most special gifts I've ever gotten. Last year, Christmas, someone sent me a Mont Blanc journal and a Mont Blanc pen. It was a mystery gift because they didn't put their name on it. It just arrived in the mail as just a thank you gift with a basic card said, thank you for being, amazing, whatever, blah, blah, blah. and sent me this. And I used that. I mean, I cherish them. It is very, very special. So I'm excited for our second and third place winners in this contest.
Cool, cool. So what do the other 10 random winners get?
Well, we're going to do a drawing. So, right. So the top 3 win automatically. Everybody else is going into the drawing. How do you get in the drawing? Enroll 2 with Coach or Hire. Your name goes once. And then after that, everybody you enroll, your name goes in again. Right. And then we're going to pull 10 and they get to choose between AirPods, a Mont Blanc pen, or Beats by Dre headphones.
Awesome. Good deal.
Yep.
Everybody clear on this?
Right. So what are the contest dates? So when does it end, Mark?
Yeah. So it will end on November 30th. November 30th.
Cool. Awesome. And what are we calling the start date? When we pull a report, what are we going to go back to?
When are we going to go back to?
We can go back to, well, when did you announce this? You announced this on the 9th?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we'll go October 9 to November 30.
Cool. Yeah. So people are asking, when is Dream Weekend? Yeah. So Dream Weekend is going to be December 4th and 5th. I don't know if I'm supposed to announce this, but it's going to be December 4th and 5th.
This is me.
Now, we don't.
So I can tell Holton I wasn't even on camera when you did that.
So we do not know where it's going to be. We do know where it's going to be, but we're not going to tell you yet. So
Mark's on timeout.
Uh-oh.
Hey, but now isn't there more to the promo? Is there another promo?
Yes, there is another promo. Superstar Power promo.
Boom, baby. Wow. So you got to be a star achiever to do this one. Matter of fact, you have to be a
superstar achiever.
Superstar achiever,
yes.
Which means you're a star achiever and you've got 5 personally sponsored star achievers. And then also we're going to look at the top 2 enrollers. So the top 2 superstar achievers and the top 2 enrollers. So 4 people can get this. Is that correct?
Yes, 4 people per month.
All right, cool. Now, what do they get?
Oh, so here we go. So to qualify, you've got to be a superstar achiever first, and you've got to qualify superstar achiever 4 times. 4 times. So that's 4 months. So you got to be a superstar achiever for 4 months. And the top 2 with the most frontline star achievers on your front line, you will be picked. Okay. Now, also the top 2 enrollers for the month. So that's the 2 people that got the most folks on their team. Now the winners are going to get featured on Top Gun Spotlight, featured on the iBoom Hub blog, and featured in Business for Home. This is typically reserved for the diamonds or for a very special announcement coming from Ibüümerang. But in this case, we are going to promote the top 2 superstar achievers and the top 2 enrollers. Now, this publication is worldwide, and people go looking for network marketing companies, and they go to Business for Home. Why do they go to Business for Home? Because they do a very good job of assessing and overseeing and understanding who are the top companies in the world. And folks go there and look, who are the number one? Who's the number 1 company? Who is the company that I want to join? And when you are featured in Business for Home, I guarantee you people will be reaching out to you and saying, hey, I want to be on your team. I'm looking for a home.
There you go. Boom. Boom. All right. So there it is. Who's going to knock out these 2 promos? I think these promos are killer. Gives everybody something to chase. Promote these throughout your team with your energy, right? And here's what you want. Here's what you really want. Even more than you winning the challenge or the promo, you want the people who win it to be on your team. That's what you really want. So put on your service hat, serve your teams, lead by example, but definitely help your team to achieve this as well. All right, now we want to give you a very special opportunity to get some coaching from our CEO and visionary, Mr. Holton Buggs. He has teamed up with some of the most inspirational success superstars in the world, not just in the network marketing industry, but in the world. And they have an event that's happening right now through tomorrow called the Platform Tour. And it's designed to help you grow your platform or your voice in this world, whether it's on social media, public speaking, building a team, etc. Holton was invited to be part of the speaker panel with people like Emmitt Smith from the Dallas Cowboys and Grant Cardone and several other successful people. And the profits, all of the profits go to charities. And the charities help children, they help homeless people, and they even help people who are starting up businesses. So here's what you need to do. If you want to do this, and this is optional, but if you want to do this, sign up at joinholton.com so that you use his special link. And if you want to access the replays at a very reasonable price, the replays are available. A lot of us had to do that so that we could even see it because we've been traveling and we just got back. But I encourage you guys, absolutely, this is going to be powerful. It's going to be great for your soul. Holton does not accept every invitation that comes his way. He gets speaking invitations all the time. And 9.9 times out of 10, he says no. But he said yes because he respects Pete Vargas, who put this together, and this team of speakers. And definitely you want to grab this.
Yeah. Desiree says it's an awesome platform. Let's see here. Mr. Buggs is on this platform on Monday. Desiree, let's see here. Desiree did it. I am signed up and loving it.
All right. Awesome. All right. Yep. Now we also in the Holton Buggs arena, we need your help. We want to ask you guys to help us with something. So I know you guys have noticed that on Instagram in particular, there's a lot of account hacking and cloning that goes on. For example, I think they cloned Mark's account one time and they had Mark Kithcart and they had him with a black family. It was crazy, right? But our accounts survived, but Holton's didn't, right? They hacked Holton and now his account is gone. Our CEO, his Instagram account is gone, and we need to help him get it back. So, because I don't know about you, Mark, but I think that's hurting our business, that our CEO lost his Instagram account.
Yes.
So
sure, 100%.
Yes. So his original Instagram account is at Holton Buggs. Okay, at Holton Buggs. And what we want you to do is send an email every day to the address that we're going to give you in a minute. Okay, we can put it up. Screenshot this crazy email address, and then send it in your chats to your team members so that they can get it. And when if we find a better email address, we'll get it out to you. But they need to hear from us over and over and over again that we want at Holton Buggs restored to Instagram. All right. Please, we're asking you guys to help us. Let's help our CEO get his account back. Hit these guys and say, we want at Holton Buggs back on Instagram. Okay. Can you guys help us with that? All right. Awesome.
Yeah, because Facebook owns Instagram.
Right.
That's why, Dr. Latrice.
Right. All right. So let's do that. Let's make sure we get that. Everybody help us with that. We appreciate you very, very much. All right. Hopefully you got your screenshots. Let's do that. All right.
So hold on a second. We need to play a video.
Oh, we got a video.
Yes, we do. Yep. So let's play this video right here. It's the recap.
First sign that you can be very successful is if you can't sleep. That means you caught the vision. I caught that vision. I couldn't sleep. I went home that night. I tossed and turned. Why? Because there's something that wakes up inside of you when a vision comes to life. Remember the goal? To build the largest consumer base that ever existed in network marketing history. I believe in 5 years, we can have more customers than any network marketing company. I have waged war against poverty. I am hungry. I don't care what we have. I don't care what we drive. I am not done.
Taking a risk is only a moment. Not taking risk becomes a lifestyle. So if you're not the type of person who takes risk, you're going to become the person who has the lifestyle of always being content because you're afraid of the unknown.
Vision have become something so big.
You gotta be here. De la Ibüümerang. Boom, baby. Yo le recomiendo que siempre.
My brain, oh my God.
Success begins in the mind first. It's right here. You all are right here. It's right here.
That right there was awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
I love it. I love it. I was interested. Did you stop it early?
No.
Okay. I must have been on a lag then.
Yeah.
I was just like, so I'm like sitting here like, oh. It's just, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Thank you.
Good stuff.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah. So I think the guys outdid themselves on that one. Hey, also, if you guys need to screenshot this, screenshot it now. And you know what? Maybe we can drop it in the chats as well. So,
Oh yeah, let me see if I can do that.
yeah, let's drop it in the chats. That way they can copy and paste it.
What's wrong with me? Why wouldn't I just do that? I could do that. Here we go.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Here it comes.
You can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, Desiree, that it brings tears to my eyes too. That was an awesome video.
Here we go. All right, it's in both chats. All right.
Cool, cool. All right, we're running behind. We are
Yeah.
running behind. This is
So let's accelerate. Let's jump forward to our diamond.
Yes, sir. Oh, okay. Hold on a second.
Oh, Viv.
Top Gun Spotlight, Ms. Vivian Everett. Ms. Vivian was there. She came up to me and she said, I want to be on Top Gun Spotlight. Some people told me I should be on Top Gun Spotlight. And I said, Ms. Vivian, you're on Top Gun Spotlight. So tomorrow, Tuesday, Ms. Vivian Everett is going to be on Top Gun Spotlight. Cool.
There you go.
This is the moment I've been waiting for.
Love,
Yay.
love new diamonds.
Yes. So Desi, I want to stop sharing here for a minute. Hold on a second. Okay. So Desi, you are incredible. you pushed hard and you got to diamond. I love it.
Yes.
I've gotten to meet you. I've gotten to sit down and talk to you. You're wonderful. And it's so good to have you as a part of the Diamond family.
Thank you so much. Well, I'm super excited. Beyond blessed and grateful for all of you, Mr. Holton Bugs and Mr. Lean Bugs, as well as Mr. Edwin Haynes, and obviously my sponsor and my mentor, Mr. Darren Gibson, because if it wasn't for all of you guys, I wouldn't be here today, so I'm extremely grateful, super excited for today because I saw that way, like back in May, that I was going to be here. So I'm super excited to be on here.
And you know what? You did it. You have brought some girl power to the Diamond Club, and you've also made the Diamond Club a whole lot better looking. So we are excited to have you here. You've done it. And you know what? I know it wasn't easy, but you persevered, you stayed focused. Yeah. And Mark and I are going to get out of your way so you can share and bless everybody with your training.
Amazing. Thank you. I'm ready. So, before I get started, I want you to give a fire emoji for Mr. T. Gray and also Mr. MK, right? Put fire emoji in the chat because this was amazing. I also wanted to congratulate all of the diamonds, right? For all of their accomplishments, because look, I was the person, I still am, that I'm looking up to them, right? And studying them on a daily basis. I will be talking a lot about, studying your mentor today, and really observing those little details, because a lot of us, right? A lot of us think that is the big things to make it, to a diamond, when in reality is the little details. It's the little details. So before I begin, my name is Desi Lipova, born and raised in Bulgaria, living here in the United States, right? Living here, the American dream. I moved here not too long ago, I think 13 years ago. I don't even remember because time flies, right? But I always knew, before I came here, that this was going to be the place where I was going to, live my legacy. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew that this was going to be the place. So, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me. I am a little bit nervous. My mentor, messaged me earlier today, and Darren Gibson messaged me. He's like, "Kill it!" And I said, "Do you remember that very first time that you made me speak and you made me train?" And that was back in February, right? I used to be one of those people that hated speaking in front of a crowd. Now let me tell you about this, okay? Because that might be you, okay? That might be you. So I used to be that person that hated speaking in front of a crowd. And I went to Indy, that's where Darren lives, and we had an event. And a day prior to the training that we had for our team, it was like, "You're training tomorrow." Oh my God, I almost cried, right? I almost cried. And I said, "Darren, you can't let me embarrassed," right? I was standing on my own way. So I literally shouted in his face. I said, "You can't let me embarrass." I said, "I am by product of your mentorship. You should give me at least 1 week in advance to get prepared," right? And he didn't want to listen to me. He said, "You're being chokeable again," right? I'll go into that as well. Coachable versus chokeable. And he said, "You got it, right? You do things when you're not ready." And this is what got me to where I am today. And maybe write this down, right? Note takers are the money makers, right? Note takers are the note makers. So write this down. You do things when you're not ready. And, I've been blessed to have an amazing mentor. And I knew from the very beginning, when I met him for that very first time, in December, actually, of 2020 is when I, joined his leadership and mentorship. I knew from, that day forward that, he was going to be stuck with me for life. I don't know if he knew it, but I knew it. I know myself very well. And, I knew that I finally found someone that can really stretch me and get me out of my comfort zone, because I always been very driven. I've always been very motivated. but I was missing something. And that something was having the right mentorship, right? The right leadership. I would say, coming from a traditional business and moving on to, network marketing. And I like what Mr. Holtenbach says all the time, this is not a network marketing. We're in business. I like that because yes, this is a business, right? Yes, this is a business, and you got to get serious with your business. You have to get serious with your business. So, it started on that day. So I will start with, the importance of actually going to events, right? The importance of actually going to events, because it started with me that very first time when I saw Darren. And, back then, because of COVID, they couldn't have a big event. For me, that was the biggest events of my life, right? That was the biggest events of my life, because that's when I decided that this is what I'm going to do. And that, this is where I'm going to stay, right? I am here to stay. When I put my name on something, and I know Darren doesn't like me saying that, but when I put my name on something, it means that I'm here to stay, right? I'm here for the long run. So I want you to start, I'm going to start with, obviously you have to have a burning desire, right? A burning desire, just like Mr. Bug says it all the time, right? If you don't have enough reasons, a big why to build this business, you're not going to go anywhere, right? I have a pretty big reason. That's one of my, that's my biggest why. It's my son. I don't share that often because I don't want people to feel some type of a way about us. We're doing just perfectly fine. But my son was diagnosed with brain tumor last year. And yes, it was a tough time at that point, but we got through it. He's doing amazing, better than ever. But my why is that I wanted to help people and kids in his situation, right? And I knew that with my traditional business, that wasn't going to happen, or maybe it could have, but it probably would have taken me. Maybe 20, 30 plus years, right? I have a pretty big goal. I want to give back and support people in need and people that can't pay for treatment, people that can't afford certain things. And for me, it's a lot more than money, but money is what will help me do that, right? So it started with that burning desire. So here's the thing. A lot of people, when they come into this business, and now you go out there and now you're excited of what you're part of, right? Because now you're an entrepreneur, right? Now you have your own business. Now you work with successful people, but then you go out there and then, you go back to your old environment and people that have limiting beliefs. And now you share your excitement and get that first no, right? You get that first no, and what happens? What happens, right? You go back to that old self and you're like, no, this doesn't work. And you haven't even given it a chance, right? So if you're brand new, I'm talking to everybody, but especially if you're brand new to this industry, because I am 10 or 11 months old. I am still a baby, right? I will be graduating and I will be a toddler. So I'm still a baby within this business, but I had a burning desire to make it work regardless of what everybody said, right? Because I heard it all, you're crazy, right? I heard that all, it's like, this is a pyramid scheme. And look, I was one of those people where I would have said this. And why? Because I wasn't aware, I wasn't educated, right? I was listening to the wrong people. And what you tune into, you turn into, right? So this is the reason why, let's say in the past, I wasn't moving forward because I had big dreams, big goals, but I was surrounded by small-minded people. And until you make the decision to let go, right? Until you make the decision to let go, you're not going to make room for the new. You're not going to attract all of the blessings that are coming your way. So, write this down, right? You got to make the decision that you will make this work, whatever it takes. So I was that person that, obviously went through a lot of no's, and it was very discouraging. And, but here's the thing. I held that, picture in my mind. So, one of my mentors says it all the time, you got to create a picture of where you're going, right? You have to sit down, and maybe you want to do this, after this call, right? You want to do this after this call. You got to sit down with yourself in a quiet space and, grab a piece of paper, right? Grab a piece of paper and put on that piece of paper, what do I really want? Right? What do I really want? Look, the first time I did this, probably took me a whole week to get clear on what I wanted, right? On what I wanted. And I'll be coachable, not chokeable, right? I want you to send me screenshots of you completed your homework, because this is, you got to show up for yourself, right? You have to show up for yourself. If you don't, nobody else will. You have to stop buying people's opinions because you're buying their lifestyle. And this is the quote that kept me on going at the beginning when I was building this business. I am still building it, but especially in the beginning, because I had to shift a lot of habits on a daily basis, that were no longer serving, right? A lot of times people are saying, I don't have time. Yes, we all do. I am a mom. I also still have my other, 2 businesses, and I make this work, right? Because I have the burning desire inside of me that with or without you, I am still going to build it. So it's really important when you start and when you join, right? Identify who are you going to work with your mentor, right? That is the key to this business. You're not alone. The best part about this business is that you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, right? You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, because now your mentor has, the best interest, for you to succeed. If you don't succeed, your mentor isn't succeeding. This is the best part of this business. With my traditional business, I am the top, right? I am the top, and nobody makes more money than I do. Within this business, you have the opportunity to be the newest person, right? The newest person that comes in and literally skyrocket it in a short period of time. So, and I want you to see yourself, it starts with a picture in your mind. If your desire is to be a diamond, you act from your goal, right? You already, we said all the time, you got to start basically saying to yourself a bunch of lies on a daily basis. Get emotionally involved with your goal. Get emotionally involved with your goal. Now, look, in the beginning, that was a little bit hard for me and visualizing, right? But here's the thing, by me doing it over and over, right? Repetition creates new habits. So by me doing it over and over and over again, now it's clear. Now it's clear. Now I know exactly where I want to live. Now I know exactly what lifestyle I want to have. Now I know exactly what lifestyle I want my son to have, right? So you have to focus on you and spend some time with your goal and that new you, because where you are today has nothing to do with where you're going, right? Success is not where you are today, right? Success is not where you are today, but it's where you're going. Write this down. That was a good one. Success is not where you are today, but it's where you're going. So don't let your current circumstances, starting now, not tomorrow, not next week. We still have, I would say less than 2 months before the year is over. Less than 2 months before the year is over, right? To make this your best year, because it is possible, especially with this opportunity that we're working with. But are you hungry enough? Right? Are you hungry enough? Because I can teach you how to cook, but I can't teach you how to be hungry. So you have to spend time with your goal and find out exactly where you are today and where you're going, right? Make that plan. If you don't know how, get with your mentor and let them help you, create a plan for you. you know, the 90-day, and I like what Mr. Haynes said last week at the 24K event. You guys, now I will go into that too, but you know, that event was fire, right? It was here for me. It was at 1 a.m. at night. I was so pumped. I couldn't sleep the entire week. You know, my sleeping schedule this past week was, you know, it was all the way off. But you know, I'm still pumped, and you know, I started taking action right away. So Mr. Haynes says it all the time. You work, you know, you go 90 days at a time, and then what do? You go back, you visit what works, what not, and then you go on to the next 90 days, right? But you know, he says 18 months. I know I'm going for longer than that. You know, there's so many other people out there, and their lives needs to be changed. So I'm not stopping until, you know, that's personally for me. I'm not stopping until I get to each and every one of them, right? Because I know what this has done for me and my family, and I want to expose each and every person that I come across to on a daily basis, right? And you know, the major thing you want to do is show up for yourself day in, day out. Look, business is built every single day, not in a day. Now you go to work every single day, right? You show up for your boss every single day. You work 8 to 10 hours, right? Most people work 8 to 10 hours. Now, you can't tell me that you can't work, you know, just like Jim Brown said, you can't work, you know, 1 or 2 hours on your fortune on a daily basis, right? You can't, you have to, like, if look, you're working full-time at your job, part-time on your fortune, right? This business was created for people to work it part-time, because you have so many people like me, you know, all the diamonds, you know, and people that you're working with that are full-time within this opportunity, that are here to help you build your business around your schedule. Now that was something, because back then in December when I started, I thought I was so busy, right? I like what Darren says, you know, stop being busy, being broke. So I was so busy with my traditional businesses, and you know, but at the same time, he helped me build my business around my schedule so I could transition and to, you know, be full-time in this business. You know, for me, how I went diamond, you know, it started way back in April, for the very first time, when I, you know, Mr. Holton Bucks flew me, Darren, and a few other individuals to Miami. And look, I knew from that time, I didn't know what the company's name was. I just, you know, when Darren said, can you come to Miami this weekend? I said, I'm there. It wasn't even weeks ahead. I think he gave me 2 days ahead, right? 2 days ahead. Now, if you like, are you able to take day off from work? Like, you know, one day, like if I tell you tomorrow, hey, I need you to be there tomorrow, are you able to do that? Well, maybe this is one of the reasons why you should be working your business, right? This is one of the reasons why you should be working your business, so you can have that freedom, right? That freedom. But it won't happen if you're just sitting back on the sideline and watching everybody else do the work. Now, I may be stepping on some toes, and you know, I love that I can be who I am, and because, you know, with me finding, or my mentor found me, and him being not 100% with me, but 1,000, you know, made me who I am today, and I owe it to him, right? So that day, you know, Darren called me. He was like, I need you to be in Miami this day, and I said, okay, I'll be there. I didn't know what was going on. I you know, I had no idea. So we went down in Miami. It was amazing. I was ready for new beginnings. I didn't know what it was, but I was excited. Now here, you know, listen closely, okay? I did not know what it was, but I was excited, right? Because I was going to meet, you know, an absolute legend within this business, right? I was going to meet, and look, I am that, you know, average girl from Bulgaria that came here, you know, 13 years ago to find a better life, right? Because I don't come from a wealthy family. My mom used to be a teacher. Then she went to Italy to work, jobs that I don't like, that's done. My dad, he hasn't worked for the past 15 or 16 years. So I just want you to, keep that in your mind that, my background is not, I have no entrepreneurs, as far as my mom or that, okay? But I've always knew that I was destined to do more. I always knew I was destined to do more. I didn't know what I was going to do and how I was going to make it happen, but I knew that I'm not stopping until it happens. So we flew down there. We met with Mr. And Mrs. Buck, with Mr. Edney Hayes, Mr. Johnny Wimbry was there, Mrs. Crystal Wimbry was there, and a lot of the diamonds. If you meet me in person for the first time, I'm usually very laid back. I don't talk a lot sometimes, but especially when you're in this type of environment, because hey, it does feel uncomfortable, right? If you're comfortable, you're no longer growing. So all I wanted to do is just absorb as much as I could, right? Because I didn't know when was going to be the next time I could be in their circle, right? You want to associate yourself. I mean, if you want to be successful, you need to associate yourself with successful people, right? If you want to be wealthy, you need to associate yourself with wealthy people, right? You're the average of 5 people you surround yourself with. So I felt extremely grateful, and I just wanted to really soak it all, right? And when I heard, the vision, when I heard it all, and now this is one key thing, right? Mr. Wimbry, I'll never forget what he said. That you're here today, right? You're having a good time, but next time I see you, in our environment will be because you deserved it, right? And I love that, because that's the way I am. I love that, because you have to work to deserve. I've worked, and I still am working in order for me to deserve Darren's mentorship. I don't take it lightly, right? I don't take it lightly. And a lot of you are not utilizing what you have, right? A lot of you are not utilizing what you have, and you take it lightly. And here's why, because when you don't pay, you don't pay attention. Now, within this opportunity, each and every one of you has, right? Each and every one of you has the opportunity to succeed in a short period of time, because you're mentored by so many successful people, and you don't even pay for it, right? You don't even pay for it. With my traditional business, I had to go hire me mentors. I spent lots of money to get an hour, 2 hours with them, right? And here you have the whole system that you're not utilizing. You're going to all of these events, and that's literally, they're pouring it all out into us, right? They're pouring their heart into us. They're pouring their heart into us, and yet I still see so many people not using what they've learned. So at that point forward, I was like, this is the place where I want to be. I was like, Darren, let's go. I was super excited. Again, I didn't know what the company's name was. I didn't know what the company had to offer, but I was excited because I heard the vision, and now I could actually have my own vision within this big vision, right? So we went, I think we partnered up on May 4th. I think it's the official day when we started with Ibüümerang, and then it was a history, right? We just ran with it. And I'm super excited because, again, you don't need to know it all in order for you to be successful and build your business. If you know it all, and that's the way we're programmed from an early age, right? And from generations in the past. This is the way we're programmed, and this is why most people were still broke, right? This is why most people are still broke, because if you rely on what you already know, you're not gonna go anywhere. You have to unlearn and then learn again, right? Unlearn what you know and then learn all over again, right? Stop letting that old paradigm Stop letting that old paradigm take you to, stop letting it, because it won't take you to new places. In order for you to achieve new results, hit your goals, you need to learn new behavior patterns on a daily basis, right? New behavior patterns on a daily basis. And now, are you going to feel, you're not going to feel every single day like, yes, maybe I am, but, I know most people, in order for them to, get going, you have to kind of give them the push, right? So you have to show up. I tell my group all the time, every single day, if you don't show up for yourself, nobody else will, right? And you got to get excited for freedom because you want attracted, right? Law of attraction works, guys, but you have to work with the law. Again, one of our mentors says it all the time. If you're, you attract what you're in harmony with. I mean, look around yourself. And maybe, look around yourself, maybe put it on a piece of paper. Why are you here where you are today? Because you attracted it. There's no coincidence in life. I attracted this opportunity. I thought of it. I as I said earlier, I tell myself a bunch of lies, a pack of lies every single day. Look, I don't even speak English, you guys, right? But that isn't stopping me. That isn't stopping me. Every single day. The first thing I do in the morning is I wake up, I get up pretty early, 4 o'clock usually. I do my gratitude, and my gratitude. Then I ask the universe for guidance throughout the day. Then I do a little bit of studying. 30 minutes to an hour. I have to work out at least 30 minutes to an hour, and then I get to work. Right. So here's the thing. Yes, exactly. Ronald said, play pretend. That is so true. And I will explain why. Because when we joined, I didn't know exactly what diamond was. I didn't know anything about the compensation plan, but I wasn't focused on that, right? I was just focused on what my mentor was telling me to do. Because my mentor had my best interest to succeed. Now write this down, right? Be coachable, not chokeable. And you hear that a lot from me because I was that person that was chokeable first before I became coachable. Look, I'm not ashamed to say the truth because that's what it was. But, my mistakes led me to where I am today because I've learned. And maybe sometimes I have repeated the same mistakes, but, something greater came out of it after. And I'm grateful because Mr. Gibson has been, I'll say patient, because again, if your mentor does not push you, stretch you, and make you feel extremely uncomfortable, then maybe you want to look for another mentor. Okay? Maybe you want to look for another mentor because I feel that, again, it goes back to what Mr. Buck said at the boot camp in Texas in September. What he said is there are 3 relationships in business. And, one is business, then is, friendship, and then is mentorship, right? There are 3 relationships in business. So when it's business time, you can't let your emotions get into your business. Okay? When it's business time, when it's growth time, there, emotions should not be involved, right? When it's mentorship time, when you're around your mentor, what do you have to do? You sit down and, basically shut your mouth and you just listen. Why? Because they have already walked the walk. They know exactly what's going to happen with your next step if you don't listen to them, right? And not listen, but, like I would say, when they suggest you to do something, right? All you got to do is just execute. This business is not a rocket science. It's not a rocket science. It's very simple, but we as human beings tend to make it complicated. Why? Because that's the way we're programmed. We're not accustomed to, first of all, listen to somebody else. right? That's the way we're taught in school. I mean, I'm assuming each and every one on this line went to school, and what they told them, like, my mom told me, and again, my mom told me, go to school, get good grades, go get this type of education, and look, my background is chemical engineering. I have never ever worked as a chemical engineer. I've never had a real job, so I don't know what it's to have. I can't be relatable to the 9 to 5. I've never had that, but you want to find a mentor, that will stretch you, push you, make you feel uncomfortable, because within comfort, there's no growth. Within comfort, there is no growth. And also you want to find a mentor that wants you to surpass them. Now, this is key, right? That he's actually, or he or she is hungry to see you actually surpass them. Hungry, and they're just pushing, and they want you to be there. I mean, only if you desire to be there, right? Because again, I don't want to outpush anybody, because, again, at the end of the day, if you don't want it bad enough, there's nothing I can do. If you don't want it bad enough, there's nothing I can do. Mr. Buck says it, if your bank account does not motivate you, nobody else can, right? So when you come into this business, get clear on your why and utilize the system. Listen to what your mentor says. Every single time you're around them, maybe have your phone and record them if you don't have a pen and paper. Look, even if I have pen and paper, I am always recording. All of these events, even, at the boot camp. I mean, look, like, you may be sitting there and listening, but next time you hear it, you're going to learn something new. Next time you hear it, you're going to learn something new. And if you're not, then you're not growing, right? So each and every time, that's why I say repetition is the key of learning, right? Repetition is the first law of learning. So in the beginning, when you start, and I don't like the word recruiting, when you start actually exposing this amazing opportunity to your family and friends, you got to go through the process. You can't skip the steps. I went through the process. I'm still going through the process. You have to fall in love with that process. You're and fail forward. Don't be afraid, because if you do, it's going to take you, much less time to get to the top. Fail forward. Look forward, to failures. I don't know how to say it, but that's really the reality, right? It's okay. Fall, get up, fall, get up, fall, get up. But work with your mentor, because you want to go back to your mentor and be like, hey, this is what I'm doing, by repetition, not just one day, right? Maybe do it for 10, 20 days. And then if it's not working, maybe they have to, check and see what you're doing, and maybe switch some things around for you, right? Because again, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We want you to succeed fast. Like, seriously, faster than I did it, because I know that there's not one individual, maybe two, maybe three, that I will attract, and I will help them get to the top faster than I did. And, that just reminds me, this past weekend at the 24K, look, I don't cry that often, but when I do, it was very emotional, right? I had an emerald up on the stage. I had a ruby. I had sapphires, executive directors. It was amazing just watching my babies, right? Because they were my babies grow. Just like, now I know how Darren feels. Now I know how Darren feels, because in the past, this was the very first event where, I would have, so many people being recognized. And it was amazing watching them grow. And here's the thing, right? This is the now this becomes even bigger. And it goes back to what Mr. Bugs, I heard, from the video. That was an amazing video. Secret that you shared earlier. That was amazing. Mr. Bugs says it. You become one with your goal. Remember I said earlier, you spend time with your goal, right? You spend time with your goal, you become one with your goal, and you get really emotionally involved. You act, from the point like you're already, the diamond or that ruby or that emerald or that black diamond, whatever your goal is, right? You act like you're already that person. And I mean, I can go back to, when I was running for diamond, I could not sleep. You guys, that's exactly what he said. I couldn't sleep. I'm like, I'm there. And I will have dreams of where, Darren was in my room and like he woke me up, like shaking me like that and like screaming, "You made it," in my face. And I'm like, what are you doing here? How did you get here? And it was so real. It was so real, right? But I spent time with my goal. Right? I knew I was going to be diamond from, that day that we partnered up with Ibüümerang on May 4th. I knew it, right? I didn't know what diamond was, but I knew I was going to be diamond, right? I knew I was going to be a diamond. So, and it all started with me, again, I reached Emerald my first month. We went back to work. Obviously, we're still working. Nobody's slowing down. We've got big things planned ahead. I'm super excited because a lot more people are going to be recognized. And again, you see, I'm speaking it into existence because it's already done. Right? So you have to watch your language. Again, the universe hears everything you say. The universe sees everything you say. You can't be negative. You can't be speaking negative things. You can't, because even that thought that, because I'm not saying I don't have negative thoughts, but I don't let them, right? I've worked on myself. So I become really aware of who I am. So I don't let nobody around me, really to put my vibration and frequency down. I'm always pumped up. I am always pumped up, right? So you can't be concerned of what other people think. Just do you, right? It's your goal, it's your vision, it's your why. If Mr. Bugs was concerned about what other people thought, none of us would have been here today, right? Learn from the best. Learn from the best. It's not a rocket science. What you want to do is study successful people, right? When you have, like a chance to be around them, all you got to do is like really pay attention to the details, become observant and do exactly what they're doing. Mimic every single thing they're doing, mimic what they're saying, mimic the way they're, standing, mimic the way they're dressing. It's not a rocket science, right? What I think of me is everything, not what you think of me. What I think of me is everything. And this is how you should be with yourself, because you have, that unique thing in yourself, right? Just like I am not Darren, I can't speak like Darren. I'm not Mr. Bugs, I can't speak like Mr. Bugs, but I'm me. I have something to give to you guys and to the rest of the world, right? So you don't be like, oh, I'm not like you. Well, look, if you would have met me last year in December, you would have met a completely different person. But I work with my mentor every single day, right? I did exactly what he told me to do. All of the uncomfortable things, I did them. I still am doing them every single day, right? Every single day. So if your mentor says, go out there, show the plan. I mean, if you only do it to one person, law of averages says it's not going to work, right? So you got to expose it to 10 people and maybe one of them will get started with you, right? The better you get by repetition, you will sign 2 next time out of 10. The better you get by repetition, you will sign 3 next time, right? You will build your confidence. You will build your belief. But you can't come into this for a week or 2, and treat this like a tourist spot, right? And not do anything, not show it, your daily calls that your team has, that the company has, and say it doesn't work. No, it does work. You did not do the work, right? Systems work, people don't. right? Systems work, people don't. So, find your mentor. Again, the one that stretches you, pushes you, makes you feel uncomfortable. Maybe you will feel maybe sometimes that you want to cry, but they're, again, they're doing it, because you told them once upon a time that you have a goal, right? Once upon a time, you told them that you have a goal. Now they're keeping you accountable. There's no other way around it, right? There's no other way around it. And I wish there was a secret sauce, you guys, but the secret sauce is, and all of the amazing diamonds said it last week. If you listen closely, each and every diamond that was on that stage, when you got to do the work and then do some more. It's hard work and then do some more, right? So me going diamond, and I became, one with my goal. I was already a diamond, so I acted from my goal. But every single day I did the work, right? Every single day, I faithed it until I made it. You got to put your faith into it, right? It's faithed until you make it. So I became one with my goal, and I was just doing all of the work every single day. Like here's the thing. I like to plan ahead. Sometimes, things don't work out, but, usually the night before the next day, I know exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm very good with my schedule. It's on point. Like, if I have to be on a 3-way call, if that person is not there on the 5th minute, I'm jumping on to the next person. That means that it's not for them. They're not serious. They're not serious. I don't have time to spend with you if you're not serious. As a matter of fact, you got to be there 2 minutes prior, because I have something to show you that will change the course of your life, just like it has, it's done it with me. Just don't be what do they call it, like desperate distributor. I saw someone earlier said in the chat, how do I sell the business? Well, you don't want to sell the business. Look, I was in the beginning, back in December, I'm really good in sales. I come from a sales background, right? So I sold a lot of people and none of them stayed. Okay, so you don't want to sell. You want to help. We serve people. You want to show them, and first of all, you want to find out what they're looking for. And if you have attended all of the events that Ibüümerang had, right? That's the 24K. Then we had the Gold Diamond. Then we had the boot camp. I mean, they literally, laid it all out for you. That we don't sell. I'm here to help you. I don't want to sell you. Right? I don't want to sell you. I'm here to help you. So change, the way you look at this business. It's not about sales. It's not, if you see yourself as a diamond, it's not about sales. You have, other people's lives in your hands. Right? You have they're not just your business partners, but they become family. Strangers for me became friends, and now friends became family. I mean, I have not even met most of my business partners that are actually outside of the States, but they're family to me. We spend every single day time through Zoom. So I'm here to help you. I'm not here to sell you. We're in this together. This is a we thing, not a me thing. So events change lives. Pay attention and start executing, especially after such an event. This was an extraordinary event this past weekend. And I know that, it did change my life, just sitting in front of that, TV and I felt like I was there. So when I was going for diamond, I felt like I was diamond every single day, but I did the work every single day. Remember? It was tough. It's not going to be easy. Okay? It's not going to be easy, but fall in love with the process. I love it when it's tough. I don't like things given to me. I like earning. I like claiming this is mine. I don't like things being given to me. I showed up for myself every single day until the very last minute, and even some more. Okay? I was on that phone, on that computer, I would say 24/7. Now, people ask me, how much time Do you have to spend, I don't know. What's your goal? How fast do you want to move? You know, my goal is one, you have a completely different goal. How much time? I really don't know, right? I really, but you want to be effective with your time because we all have 24/7, right? 24 hours a day. You have to understand that Mr. Bugs has 24 hours in a day. He doesn't have 48 hours, right? You want his results? Well, you got to do exactly what he was doing and he is doing on a daily basis, right? So you go to work, you work this part-time, and now you can't tell me I don't have 1 or 2 hours a day to work for your, you know, for you to work for your fortune. And then Saturday and Sunday, you have to maybe give some more time, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. I don't know. It really depends on how big your goal is, right? It really depends on how big your goal is. So, you know, if I knew your goal, then I may be able to give you, you know, better, you know, example of what you should be doing on a daily basis. But this is why you have your mentor to reach out to them. And you want to be in a constant communication, but only if you're effective, right? Only, and when I say effective is doing the actual work every single day, right? I mean, they gave you the blueprint of what you should be doing from that Sunday when the event finished, 3 presentations a day for the next 90 days, and you will be a diamond. Have you done this? I don't know how many calls I'm doing a day. Honestly, a lot of 3-way calls, a lot of opportunity calls, a lot of everything, I don't know, I don't count it because it does not mean like work. So you have that job mentality, right? You have the job mentality, you know, and I do like to say, don't treat this as your job. Maybe in the beginning you have to, just like you show up for your job every single day. It's the same way, and for your boss, it's the same way. You have to show up for your business and for your freedom, not my freedom, your freedom every single day. Not when you only feel like it. The reason why all of the diamonds were on the stage last week, right? The reason why they enjoyed the phenomenal, you know, week in Dubai, you know, for the diamond retreat is because they did the work when they did not feel like it, right? Because they did the work when they did not feel like it, right? Whenever they were sick, whenever they had you know, headache, whenever something wrong was going on with their family, or, you know, because here's the thing, when you call out a goal, now the universe will test you out. Okay, the universe will test you out, and I'm not speaking, again, I'm not speaking to you, I'm speaking with you. The past 11 months have been the most difficult in my life. Okay, now I'm sharing, I'm being vulnerable with you all. Have been the most difficult, but you're never going to hear me, you know, go out there and really speak it. You're never going to hear me. Why? Because I don't want to continue on attracting things like that, right? I always change the way I look at things, right? Out of every situation, you got to change your perception, right? I mean, there's something greater coming. If I'm being tested today, well, I'm going to get something greater, right? Not be like, oh man, I had a bad day. And, you know, my mentor says it, you know, Darren says it all the time. There's no bad or good days. The day has a bad you or a good you, right? So when you're going for a goal, you don't stop until it's done. Even, let's say today, I don't know what the date is today, but let's say you're going for a goal this month on the 30th. And you know, I'm not saying you're not going to hit it, but you know, you don't stop until you know that you've reached it. It's not you're going for your goal and now on the 30th you sit down and you're chilling. That's not how the universe works. That's not how the universe works. You know, you got to work in alignment with the universal laws. You're doing the work every single day, like there's no tomorrow, right? Don't leave things for tomorrow, okay? You don't know if you're gonna wake up tomorrow, right? You want to exhaust all of the opportunities today. All of the opportunities today, right? Be effective with your time. Know exactly what you're gonna be doing. I bet all of you spend time on social media. That may be 10, 5, 3 minutes, an hour a day. And that's not an investment in your business, right? It's not an investment. I mean, where you're just scrolling and you're not connecting with people. When you're just scrolling, you're not connecting with people. And you know, you're wasting your time, and now you're telling me you don't have time. But actually you had that 5, 3, 10, an hour where you could have actually made new connections. And here's the thing, maybe something that you all don't know. I built this business from cold market only. Okay, now in the past couple of months, I have, you know, few individuals that are from my warm market. Do you know why? I didn't want to, as I said, I let go of a lot of people. I did not want these people in my business. I wanted new energy. I wanted to surround myself with people that are a lot more successful than I was, because I knew that they were just happier, right? There was no gossip. There was no, you know, negativity, right? And those are the type of people I wanted to align myself with, associate with on a daily basis. If I can make this work, why can't you? Right? Now you have to give up on some things on a daily basis temporarily, right? Instead of you going out for brunch this coming weekend, well, how about you work your business? Okay, when I was going for Diamond in August, I haven't shared this with anybody, but you know, my mom is here for a few months. I have not taken her out at all the entire time ever since we, you know, partnered up with Ibüümerang. She came, I think she came a little bit end of April is when she came, and I have not taken her anywhere. I am like a cave girl. I stay at home all day long. When it was August, I was running for Diamond. I locked myself in the car, in the house. Right, I had groceries being delivered to me. I told everybody no. I told everybody no. I said, look, I can't, you know, people will call me, let's go here, we have a meet. Look, I said, I have somewhere to go. You guys go, maybe I'll join you another time, right? I'm not better than anybody, but I have big goals and big dreams. I've got somewhere to go. My family depends on me. My son and his kids and his position depend on me. Right? I had somewhere to go. I still do every single day. Every single day, right? I know that I have people out there in Denmark, out there in UK, out there in Australia, in all these countries, right? That need me to be sharp every single day. I don't have time to go outside and waste. Right? I don't have time. I mean, I haven't changed enough lives, you guys. I don't have time to go out there and waste. The only time I go out, and we're not going out, but the only time I spend, you know, time is when I meet with my mentor, Darren, when we're getting together to mastermind. That is the only time and it's not going out. I don't consider it as going out because we're talking business. And what are we gonna do next? Right? What can we do better to move faster? Right, that is the only time. And you know, that August, I locked myself in the house. My mom and my son went on a vacation. I did not go on vacation. Now, can you say no to a vacation temporarily for you to hit your goal? Can you say no to a vacation? Can you say no to a brunch? Can you say no to a dinner? Can you say, you know, are you able to do that? I know you can, but your paradigm is holding you back because it doesn't want you to succeed. Now, what is a paradigm? what is a paradigm? Multitude of habits, right, that are burned into our subconscious mind. That's just the way we're programmed. We're not programmed to succeed. We're programmed to fail and to be okay, to be okay with, failure. I'm not saying failure is a bad thing, but here's the thing. You're the only person that is in control of where you're going to be tomorrow. It's not your mentor. It's not Mr. Bugs. Yes, we have, we're working with an ocean of freedom, right? This is the opportunity we have. Now, why are you coming into it with a teaspoon? Right? Why? Because you're listening to those negative Nancy's and sour Steves that don't have the results that you want. Right? And you gotta be fed up, just like I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I said, I'm gonna make this work, whatever it takes. I did not care. You said no. You said no. Do you know I get no's every single day. Sometimes I'll tell them I'm gonna make sure this is the worst, but it really depends who I'm talking to. I can be I wouldn't say rough, but I can be rough. So it really depends. Sometimes and I sure am. And it's not for them, it's for me. Right? I have something to prove to myself. I have a big why that you could only benefit from what I'm doing. You could only benefit from what I'm doing because I know where I am going. But before I did, I had a mentor that knew where he was going. He was able to paint the picture for me, to paint, my success, my success plan, or whatever you want to call it. And all I did was execute. Right? I don't sit on the phone with Darren and just talk nonsense. You can ask him, right? I get on the phone with Dan and I'm like, hey, listen, this and that, right? So, I like to get to work. And just hearing from all of the diamonds, and I'm like, yes, please, emphasize it even more. You want to be there, you got to do the work. And you should not stop when you hit your goal, right? You shouldn't stop and feel comfortable. I am never comfortable. I am never comfortable. You shouldn't stop when you hit your goal. You should keep going because you have other people that are waiting on you. Now they're waiting on you to keep on moving to help them grow. This is not about you, right? When you start in the beginning, it may be for you, right? But when you become, ruby, emerald, diamond, it's no longer about you. It is no longer about you. It is about all of those families that are in your hands and now they depend on you. So, you got to be hungry. You have to be hungry. And unlearn what makes you small. Stop associating with people that make you feel small. My mentor found me. I'm not going to say I found him, but I attracted him, right? Because I was praying, I was visualizing, I was speaking it, that I need to align myself with driven and successful people because that's who I was. I was very driven. I'm very self-motivated. I don't need anybody to motivate me. So, but I wanted to align myself with those type of people, right? I wanted to align myself and I attracted it through an Instagram message, a stranger. Right? Mr. Darren Gibson was a stranger to me from Indiana. He doesn't even live where I live. I'm from Virginia, DC area. A stranger, right? So, I took that same, I didn't take that sign for granted. And the first time I met him, I said, this is it, right? You're stuck with me, like it or not. Like it or not. I just have a lot bigger vision for what we're about to do, right? And it started from that, day back in December, right? It started from that day back in December. But you have to sit again. I will be, emphasizing, sit down, spend some time with your goal because you can have a whole different life before the year is over. But it's in your hands, right? Christmas is coming. Are you going to be working? Or, again, I'm not saying don't spend time with your family and friends, but that's what I did last year. Okay. I worked really hard on Christmas and New Year's because I had somewhere to go. Right. I still do. So next time, next time, next time when you get that, invitation, when you get that invitation, are you going to say no or yes? Don't let your your paradigm will hold you where you are. Your paradigm will, what paradigm does is, paradigm tells you right is wrong and wrong is right. Right? That's what paradigm tells you. Now, if you're, we do things, habitually every single day. You wake up in the morning, the first thing, I hope you do is, take a shower, brush your teeth, right? And you do that habitually without even you thinking, right? Without even you thinking, right? So in order for you to create that new habit to show up for your business, you have to force yourself to do so every single day. In order for you to start reaching out to new people, you have to force yourself to do so every single day, repeatedly, over and over and over and over again, until you see that it actually works. Because I did it, I know it works. Okay, I did it, I know it works. And here's the thing, through network marketing, I finally have created the environment that I've always desired. I now choose who can be part of my environment. And you can do that too. Because I know a lot of you don't like your environment, but you're still there because your paradigm tells you, well, this is the good place for me to be because I have been with those type of people for so many years. And now they know this and now they know that. Well, until you do, what is the saying? I don't know, but like, old people won't take you to, new destinations. So, you got to go out there and find, just like Mr. Buck said, that golden ball, your golden balls, right? In order for you to go out there, to get to where you want to be. And maybe you will find the next Mr. Oldenburg, right? But you have to go out there and find it. It won't come and knock on your door. It won't come and knock on your door. So, the more you do for people, the more you receive. And don't just do so you can receive. That's just how the universe works. Right? And when you go out there and just share with everybody, look, I have Skin Tech, I have Zens with me every single day. Everywhere I go, like this, I just hang out. I hang it out to like give it to everybody. I don't ask them for money. I don't ask them for payments. I just give. I'm like, you got to check this out. Like if I go to the grocery store, to the cashiers, I'm like, please get this. I explain to them a little bit, what is it all about? I'm like, this is my gift to you. You work here all day long. I want you to stay safe. Right? You meet all types of people. And I'm like, you're wearing this mask. Try this underneath your nose. I don't know who is it, but I know it's out there. Right? I know that my, the next 3 people or 5 or 10, that are my golden balls are somewhere out there. Right? I know that they're out there. Your Uber driver, your waiter, your bartender, whatever, every single individual that you come across. Right? So absolutely. And again, in the beginning, I didn't care about product. I love the product now. As a matter of fact, I use Skin Tech as my, makeup primer. I love this stuff, right? I love this stuff. You got to fall in love with your business. This is your business. This is, the company, this, the leadership. I felt in love with the leadership. I joined the leadership. That's something that got me most excited. I was like, oh my God, is this real life? And I'm like, I'm going to do whatever it takes so I can get closer to them. For me, money has never been a drive. I just want to get in that circle and just, hear the way they speak, right? I want to, get on their vibration, get on their frequency, right? And it's all about consciousness. It's not about money. Right? I want to see why they think that, like they, the way they think. Remember, I said you're a byproduct of the 5 people you surround yourself with. Now choose wisely. The very first time I heard this was 6 or 7 years ago at my very first personal development event. And, one of the lady speakers said it, show me 5 people you surround yourself with, and I'll tell you who you're going to be. And now that's when I started with, one of my traditional businesses. And I was like, what does she mean? And I had to look around. And again, I'm not downing on jobs. I'm just up on opportunities. I had to look around and I'm like, I have all these big dreams and I want to get to, 7, 8, 9 figures. And I'm like, I'm not surrounded by none of those type of people. I was listening to the wrong people for a long period of time. Who are you listening to? Who are you listening to? Ask yourself that question. You know what kept me going in the beginning? If I listen to you right now, right? If I listen to you, is that going to take me where I want to be? I had to look at your lifestyle. And again, I say this respectfully. But, I had to, again, that kept me going in the beginning through all of the no's until I built, my confidence. And I was like, oh my God, I don't care. Okay, next, because I know that they're watching. Now, here's the thing. When you expose people, they are watching you. A no does not mean a no. It means not right now. They will be reaching out to you eventually to get started with you. That happens with me all the time because people are not watching you. If you don't share with them that you have a business, how would they know? Right? If you don't share with them that you have a business, how would they know? But they will watch you. And look, you guys, that's just the way we're programmed. That's just the way we're programmed, right? I mean, strangers will clap for you when your closest people will be like, you're crazy. And I'm like, yes, but only crazy people make it to the top. And you get to be a part of it. I mean, look, I'm taking you for a fun ride. I am taking you for a fun ride. Are you coming with me or not? Okay, you don't want to? I'm moving on to the next. I don't have time to spend time and energy with you. Again, I've got somewhere to go. I've got somewhere to go. And I asked yesterday, Mr. Mr. MK, I asked him, how long do I have? He said, about 30 minutes. I guess I'm going over time. But I want to end this off with, I've got so much to say, you guys. I want to end this off with this. Me being on flight school, it started with me picturing myself being here. Okay. So you want to be a sapphire, you want to be a ruby, you want to be an emerald, you want to be a diamond, you want to be a blue, black diamond, whatever it is. You have to picture it first and you have to burn it into your mind, right? Burn that picture, hold that picture, hold it there every single day, right? Every single day you speak it into an existence, right? You become successful, in your head first before you do it in reality, right? You become a millionaire in your in your head first before you do it in your bank account, right? So you want to see yourself, maybe screenshot this. Here's the thing, maybe screenshot this and instead of me, put your picture on here, right? Maybe screenshot it and do it, or maybe go to Ibüümerang's Instagram page, screenshot, yesterday and that, they recognized me. Get that, screenshot that and put your picture and just change the name. And place it on your screensaver. Okay? And you want to spend time with your goal every single day. Every single day. Start, getting emotionally involved, but don't just sit and meditate because that's not just how the universe works. You have to take massive action every single day. Like there's no tomorrow. Act like today's your last day. Act like today's your last day. Last year, you said you're going, this was going to be your year, right? Last year, a lot of people used COVID as an excuse not to grow. Where in reality, you could have become very wealthy. Okay? Last year, a lot of people used COVID as an excuse. Everybody complained where you could have put your head down and look for an opportunity. And what can you do to actually have a better life, right? So you know, you want to start with a visualization, but also, you know, align your actions with your goals on a daily basis. You know, get with your mentor. You have to have your, you know, plan in place. You know, Mr. Edwin Haynes has helped me, you know, a lot with that. You know, Darren also, again, I am still a baby. I'm still learning. I will be a forever student. You know, I am never going to be the type of person that I know it all. And I love learning, but I also execute, right? You know, you know, don't be just learnable, you know, start executing. You have to be coachable, and don't overthink whatever your mentor tells you to do. All you got to do is just go out there and do it. It's simple as that. And I can't stress enough the fact of saying this. It really is that simple. Don't overthink it, right? They're there to help you and help you succeed. Remember what I said, faster than they did it, right? Faster than they did it. This is why you have a mentor, because they've already done the mistakes. Now they don't want you to do the mistake, right? They don't want you, because they already know what the results will be, you know, the result will be. So, you know, they will lay out the plan for you, the plan in action. You know, when are you going to be a diamond? When are you going to be, you know, an emerald, a ruby, a sapphire, an executive director, senior director, right? When I want you to see yourself in my shoes. I want you to see yourself being here, because I am the newest person that is brand new, you know, to this industry that made it happen. Okay, it did not take me years. It took me a few months of consistency, being consistent every single day, and I will continue to do so. And this is the one thing I teach my team every single day: consistency, showing up for yourself every single day, making the calls, showing the plan, and just use the system. It's created for you to succeed. It's not a rocket science. I did not make this. I've learned from the best. You know, I just study the best, right? I study the best. You know, again, you want to be someone, you want to mimic exactly what they're doing. You want to mimic exactly what they're doing. So thank you all so much. Again, screenshot this, put your picture on here, right? And I want to see you. Let me see in the chat, who is going to be the next diamond recognized, you know, at that next event in December? Who is going to be? Maybe put me in the chat if it's going to be you. Alte, look, I have that. Okay, Alte, amazing. B. Okay, cool. I know that this is recorded, so we can go back and watch it. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you all so much. I hope I brought value to y'all. I love you. I live for this.
Desi Lipova.
Mic drop. Mic drop. Oh my gosh.
Hey, I hope it was not too hard.
No. So also, I said, Desi, you could go as long as you want. You could go as long as you wanted to. And you know what? People absolutely loved it. So once you settled in, you got going, and off it was. You were off to the races. So here's some of the comments. Here's some of the comments that I captured. I could listen to Miss Lipova all day. I love you, Desi. You're amazing. So,
I love you too.
yeah. So also, Kim Bean, Diamond Kim Bean, dropped 10,000 stars for hashtag girl power.
That's amazing.
Yes. And you know what, Desi, I really hope everybody was listening, because what you trained today produces, you're not just a diamond, you're a diamond maker. You have people already climbing the ranks, like Nagina. You've already broken your first emerald. Right?
Congratulations, Nagina.
Yes. So definitely keep it coming. We can't wait for you to come back to flight school.
Yes. And she's also brand new, right? Brand new to this business, 4 months old.
Wow.
Nice.
That's incredible.
Amazing. Thank you so much. This was amazing.
Well, we have a flight school tradition. Before you go, Desi, we have to take our picture. So everybody get ready for your screenshots. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. As he's posing. I saw you change your pose, Desi.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I love
It's all about angles.
Yeah, get those angles. Get those angles.
All
All
right.
right, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Hey, we love you guys. We love you, ambassadors. All the folks that were at Vision, all the folks that were watching virtually. We love you guys.
We love you. And we love you so much. We've got an incredible rock star lineup for today. We've got an opportunity, the English briefing by rising star, Emerald, Ronell Sylvester. We've got the second English briefing by Diamond, Abiel Gabriselassie. And we have Emerald Hanoi Driggs doing the Spanish briefing later on today as well. So let's start getting after our goals. It's time for action. Boom.
Boom.